Hi, and welcome to the Rags to Riches show with myself, Terry Blackburn. So, today's episode, I haven't done a solo one for a while. So, this is all about how to win your morning. I'm going to tell you a couple of things that you probably haven't heard before as well. I've just started to implement a couple of new techniques and a couple of new things into my morning routine, and I've seen massive results. So, I'm going to share with you my morning routine and what I think everybody could be or should be doing in order to have a better morning routine. So, obviously, you all know the importance of morning routines. You all know how vital it is. If you win your morning, you typically win your day. Just like if you start your morning bad, you start your day badly, you're tired, sluggish, things go wrong, you typically don't go on to have a good day. The rest of the day is typically affected if you have a shit morning, right? So, how to win the morning. And there's definitely method behind this. So, I'm going to tell you how I do my morning routine pretty much every morning. So, this has changed over the years. This is definitely, I've trialed and tested things, and my life is different. Obviously, I've got a young baby now, alongside all the other children that I've got. So, I have had to adapt my morning routine to suit that. But I think you'll be able to take some key things away from this if I share with you what I do. So, as soon as I wake up, well, before I go to bed, right, there's something that I do. I put a pint of water beside my bed. The second I wake up, I do not check my phone and neck a pint of water, full pint, because what that does is it gets you moving a little bit. It wakes you up a little bit. It's getting fluid in you. You've dehydrated yourself for 8 hours, 9 hours, however long you're sleeping. You've got to get that water in you. So a neck a pint of water as soon as I wake up. Get up, go brush my teeth. Because when you brush your teeth, it kind of just wakes you up a little bit. It's giving you 2 minutes to just kind of wake yourself up. The vibrations, if you use an electric toothbrush, is vibrating your face, it's waking you up, right? Straight downstairs for a coffee. 2 scoops of coffee, because I mean, I couldn't live without coffee. I've been caffeinated for the past 15 years non-stop every single day. Like, I couldn't live without coffee. I love coffee. It gets you buzzed up. It just wakes you up, right? And even if you're not getting much sleep like I did last night with the baby, then it's just giving you that little bit of a boost, right? Now, one thing that I've just introduced is 2 supplements. I've actually always had creatine. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see creatine there. This is Optimum Nutrition Creatine tablets. I have 2 of those every single morning with my coffee. And then a new one that I've just started recently is this one here. It's on the YouTube if you can see it. It's Alpha GPC and it's by Premium Rose. So this supplement is for your brain. It's for sharpness, mental awareness, and I have noticed a difference in my sharpness and my brain capacity by having this supplement. So creatine, alpha GPC, that's sort of getting us in the zone. Then at the moment, because I've just got I'm just getting the baby up at this point. So it's very rare I'm awake before the baby. So then I'm going, giving the baby a bottle, chill and watch, he's watching TV while I'm either writing, reading, doing something in the morning, right? But there's a couple of key things that you can do here. If your life is like that and you've got a young child or a young baby and you can't really go to the gym at that point because you've got stuff, you've got kids, you're looking after them, you're doing whatever, yeah? What I'm doing now is there's an app called Luminosity. Don't know if you've seen it. It's like brain games. You can do 5 key brain games every morning. It's like a mental workout. So there's normally a maths one, an English one, a flexibility one, a memory one, an alertness one, right? They change every day. It takes about 8 minutes, 10 minutes to do those brain games, but that's waking us up even further. And again, I've noticed another increase in my mental sharpness by doing that every morning. I'm then writing my goals out, if I can, by the way, because the baby's normally running around riot, screaming about Peppa Pig or Blippi or Miss Rachel or whatever. So typically trying to do some sort of goal setting. The 3 things that I write down every morning are my goals. I earn this much money, I do this, I do that, all of my goals that I've got on my goal list, I'm writing down. My mantra, things that I am. So I'm the best version of myself I can possibly be. I am healthy, I am fit, I am energetic, I have a good personality, I am a good partner, I am a good dad, etc. Yeah. You're writing down things that you are. It's not a goal as such. Your goals are monetary, houses, properties, businesses, whatever. Your mantras are things that you are, and then write down a gratitude list. If you've read my book, Be a Lion, there's a journal that goes with that, which is the 90-day planner, where you write down those key 3 things every single day. And that really, really gets you in the zone. It gets you focused. And when you do a gratitude list, it makes you feel grateful for everything that you've got. You then typically attract more of those good things into your life. When you write down your goals every day, it keeps you focused and on track, and you've got a reason to go to work and work hard. And when you write down your mantra, you're putting it out there so you become the things that you're writing about. So sometimes I'm doing those alongside when the baby's running riot. Sometimes I'm doing those, I'll take the baby to school and the kids to school. I'll come back and then do my lists. But the point is that you need to be doing some form of writing every morning. You need to write your goals down, write your mantra, write your gratitude list at some point before you start work. Okay. Really, really important. So I am then going to drop the kids off, finish off my list if I haven't already. Then I'm exercising. That might be, if I'm not training hard, as in training in the gym, I am stretching, doing 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups is generally what I do on days that I don't train. So I'll train as in weights and cardio 3 to 4 times a week. And the other 3 to 4 days of that week, I'll do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups and stretch. So every day I'm doing something. A lot of days I'll also do a walk. Weekends we'll generally walk somewhere. I'm getting my steps and I'm keeping active, yeah? Because every single day you need to exercise your mind, which is your brain games, and your reading and writing. And you exercise your body, which is obviously your exercise, going to the gym, stretching, push-ups, exercise, whatever. And that's all before I start work. And when I sit down at my desk, I make another coffee. And the first thing that I do is I use This Is My Era planner. So if you can see on YouTube, that is a This Is My Era planner. I use that every day. Those are 90-day plans where you plan out on a Sunday your goals for the week ahead. And then you break those down into action points and steps. And that is all before I start work. So you might be thinking, fucking hell, how on earth am I going to do all that? I don't have time for that, right? If you believe that, then guess what's going to become your reality? I've got a lot of companies, I've got a lot of staff, I've got a lot of businesses. I do loads of different things. I've got 4 children. I've got businesses in different locations. I've got shitloads going on, right? So if I can do it, most of you guys can do it as well. Everybody's situation is different, but you can fit that in if you need to. If it means getting up earlier, then so be it. If it means moving stuff around, then so be it. If it means getting a cleaner, if it means getting a nanny, if it means getting help with dropping the kids off, if it means, so you can do it if you really, really put your mind to it. And it is a lot of people that have similar morning routines. So I just want to recap on those points. As soon as I wake up, neck a pint of water, brush your teeth, go and get a coffee in you. Have my supplements, which is my creatine and my alpha GPC. After that, just sorting the kids out, do some sort of brain games on luminosity, which is, I've noticed a difference in my sharpness, definitely. Then your reading and writing, which is your mantra, your gratitude and your goal list. In between, either before or dropping the kids off, I'm then doing some form of exercise. And even if I'm not training in the gym, I'm doing 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, some form of stretching. Everybody can do that, regardless if you even can't afford to go to the gym or you don't have time. Everyone can do that, yeah? Then I'm getting to work. Then I'm starting, having another coffee, doing my This Is My Era journal, planning my tasks out for the day. And I have noticed, I can't tell you how much of an improvement in my productivity. It is humongous. I'm doing so much more in less time now than I ever used to. And that's not a fluke. That's not a one-off. This is regularly now, all of the time. I'm running more companies than I've pretty much ever ran. I don't have more staff than I've ever had because I've got a lot less than I used to, but I'm still doing a hell of a lot. A hell of a lot. And you can add in there, I've got a 1-year-old and I've got 3 other kids. I've got loads of external factors going on. Masterminds, one-on-one coaching, pub, bar, restaurant, hotels, buy-to-let HMOs. I'm buying properties, I'm flipping properties. I've got an estate agent, I've got a construction company. I'm doing podcasts. I'm writing another book. There's shitloads going on, right? And I'm not saying that to brag in any way. I'm just saying it to tell you how much I've got going on. So if you're telling yourself that you don't have time or you have too much on, do you have more than me? And if you do, fair play to you. There's loads of people that do. But if you don't, there is no excuses. Because I'm just a lad from Newcastle, right? And I've worked my arse off to get where I am. You are no different. The only difference is you maybe started in a different place, or you maybe in a different place right now. You might have started in a better place than me. I grew up in Throckley with no money. So where did you grow up? What was your excuse, right? You might be telling yourself that because of this, because of that, you are where you are. It's irrelevant, right? The only thing that matters is what you do today and what you do going forward, what you start implementing. If you start implementing this morning routine and you run with it over a space of a few years, then I'll bet you as much money as you like that you are going to start to do more, start to achieve more, and start to progress more than you ever have. Because if you win that morning, you win the rest of the day. You really, really do. So water, coffee, brain games, reading, writing, exercising for the mind and the body. Before you start work, this is my era planner. Loads of coffee, some supplements, and you're off to a winner. Don't overcomplicate it. If you like what I say and you like the way I speak and you like my methods and you follow us on Instagram and all of that, don't listen to 10 different people. Just implement what I do. If you like what I do and you want to replicate my success, just copy me. Success leaves clues. If you want this kind of life, then that's all you've got to do. So thanks for listening. Have a great day. And remember, you might have made some notes or some mental notes or some notes on your phone or some notes on paper, but notes don't really make that much of a difference to your life. Don't just take notes, take action. Yeah, take action today with what you've learned.